Hi everybody, it's Andrea, aka Violet Kitty 411, and we are back in Sugarfrost Hollow after a very long hiatus. I'm sorry, I've had a lot of things happen in my 3D world, which has kind of limited my recording time, plus I have been just playing for my own enjoyment, but we're back, and so let's real quickly recap. So our two littlest fairies are kids stage. They haven't gone to school yet, but they are in private school. They have to get their grade up to A so they can grow up to teenagehood. We did roll to see who's going to be the heiress, since I have two that are actually the most extreme. Both Starberry and Oakrain rolled a 0, so they'll both be atrociously evil. So I rolled to see who was going to be the heiress, and that will be Oakrain. And Starberry will be the secondary, so she's also going to be a vampire. I don't know if I can do a fairy vampire hybrid, but I'm gonna try. I've got an idea, so we'll see how that works. Maybe sometime during this episode. Also, I've ignored magic, and that has to be corrected. We have to fix that. So we need to get on track with that. Speaking of magic, the 3 teenagers that are currently in the house are studying their magic, and Mom and Dad are painting right now, plus we've got the business going, so things are kind of going smoothly. We've got some other goals that are going to be different than we've been doing, actually more of the day-to-day living, and we're hoping to get things done, hopefully move at least one, if not all 3 of the teenagers out of the house and send them on their merry way to live their lives. Okay, so let's get on with the show. Now, I did want to show you, I hadn't done, it had been pointed out to me that the house was very dark, and I hadn't done much to the interior of the house. I built it, but I didn't really have enough money to furnish it even at the beginning of last episode, but now I do. So I did furnish it, not completely. We don't want to just do it all at once, but I furnished it, and so I'll show you real quickly. So I brought all of the cribs into this room, so this is ostensibly the nursery for all future generations. This is the formal living room. We've got a violin and a piano and a couple bookcases and an annoying nanny in here. Now remember, they're not going to be using any electronics with the exception of computer, only for writing either a novel or a restaurant guide if they have the want to do that. Then here is our dining room, which was one of the 2 nurseries, but I put it back into what it should be as the dining room. And over here, the kitchen has been fully redesigned. These chairs, as well as the one that is in front of the sewing machine, are all from, I believe it's Sim's Life Stories. They were harvested and from Sim's Life Stories. The painting area, which is over here, is now in the bay window. It just makes sense. And so we're still having crafting over here. And this is our little witchy study area right here. And of course, I do have the 2 bedrooms upstairs for the little fairies that need to sleep because they can't recharge. So this is where Oakrain and Starberry are. So just a real quick, we did do this. So I liked having the breakfast bar. It looks very cute, and it kind of gives a little more definition to the home and things. So yep, it's coming along. It'll be slow, and like I said, I need to get into with some more magic and do some crafting. So let's actually get Stephen. Willowshine is in good shape. I need to get Stephen in good shape to do what he needs to do, because he needs to go by ingredients. Stephen is neutral, and as a neutral fairy, he can buy ingredients from either Grand High Fairy, either the evil or the good. But Willowshine can only buy them from the good. So we need to get Stephen into a good mood. So here we are at the Palace of Never-Ending Light, and Stephen is coming to see Brianna, so he's going to go ahead and purchase reagents. We're going to buy 10 of everything that she's got, because that should be enough for the time being. And like I said, a neutral can buy it from anyone, so yeah, that's probably the best way to go. But now we got to go to the other palace. So arriving at the Fortress of Eternal Darkness, which I'm almost never at, we're going to go find the evil Grand Fairy, Kenya Grunstrom. And let's go ahead and Magivestium over here. And let's see, can he, yep, Eye of Newt. Purchase. We already have dragon scales, but why not? We also have Mystic Dust, that's apparently neutral, and Viper's Essence. Eye of Newt and Viper's Essence you can only get from the dark one. And some of the spells do require the dark ones, even for good spells, and vice versa. And I did say that I needed to decorate the house with as much crafted stuff as possible. So I am looking through. I have got the girl with the pearl earring. And I'm going to paint classic paintings for this house. Yay! Meanwhile, Willowshine is working on clothes for the girls, and my teenagers are working on their magical skills. Everybody's happy. We'll check in just a bit. So after a good night's sleep, the little ones are awake, ready for their first day of school, discussing the joys of nature, as all fairies should. They don't know what's in store for them. It's sad but true. Yay. And honestly, is there anything more romantic you can give your partner than a bunch of magical reagents? I don't think so. And now, yes, for me, thank you, Stephen. And let's always make sure we do a little bit of catching up on our romance. That's right. Okay, back to painting. So the teens are all home. They're all, of course, A's in school. And now they just need to get to the top of their teen careers. And I'll need to check to see what their alignment is. If their alignment is what it needs to be, then they're ready to grow up. So Honeybeams alignment, she only had to hit 16. And she's at 20, she's fully aligned, so we're going to count her good. I didn't say that the magical skill needed to be, just the alignment. So she's good, and I'm guessing that, yeah, Sweet Feather, hers is good. So Honeybeam is at the top of her alignment. She's an A in school. She's at the top of her dance career, so actually Honeybeam is ready to grow up. So let's set to birthday and grow up. Okay. Happy birthday, Honeybeam. Yay. And of course we'll have to give her a little bit of a makeover. There you go. And so she, because she grew up with that, we get to harvest. And this is the only way we get to harvest these is when teenagers grow up, according to my own rules. And the little ones are back from school. They're C pluses. You kind of dropped yours in a funny place, Oakrain. That's fine. Let's get that study in. Learn to study. Oh, While going about her daily routine, Cleargaze comes across an especially strange dolphin. It nuzzles up to her and quickly seems to form a friendship. It then swims to the cage entrance, which leads to the ocean, and gently bumps its head on the glass. It seems to want to be free. Should Cleargaze obey its wishes or keep it in? I'm going to say, let's go with the more morally sound one and obey the wishes. Cleargaze has developed a bond with this dolphin and really feels its urge to be free. She decides to open the cage door and the dolphin swims out. While Cleargaze wonders how to explain to her boss what happened, the dolphin suddenly swims back with what appears to be a small satchel. Cleargaze looks inside and finds an undersea treasure that the dolphin has dug up. Yay! Okay, great. So, all right, little fairies, get your study going. All right. Yay. Perfect. And girls, you get to go fishing. And yay, Cleargaze, for being promoted to Sea Lice Research Assistant, which is now the top of the oceanography career track. So she's reached the top of her career track. She's reached the summit of her magical skills, and she's fully skilled. She's ready to grow up. Yay, Cleargaze. And Amanda Carlson is coming to... Oh, Honeybeam is finishing up her performance for the evening when she's approached by one of the audience members, who asks what the certain aspect of the performance is about. While Honeybeam thinks it's about emotional repression, she also wants the audience members to make their own interpretations. What should Honeybeam tell the audience member? Well, she doesn't want to take away from the audience members' enjoyment, so let's go with open to interpretation. Honeybeam mentions that although there are inspirations for the dance, she prefers the audience take away their own interpretations. The audience member turns out to be a critic who calls Honeybeam a weak artistic soul, and Honeybeam is crestfallen and loses a creativity point. Okay, great. Well, in that case, Honeybeam has to stay on the lot because she went to work, she has to stay on the lot until she gets that point back, even though she's an adult now. And here we go, Cleargaze. All right, and she's a marine biologist. Okay, way to go, Cleargaze. So right now, Patrizio Monti is complaining to Willowshine how much he hates her husband. And so we don't care. Go ahead. You do you, Patrizio. And it looks like, let's see. Oh, there we go. We're giving her a better hairstyle, a more grown-up hairstyle. How about, yeah, that one complements that outfit. There you go. And that's your makeover. And Sweetfeather has been promoted to legal secretary. So again, she's got her A. She's top of the legal career, and she's completely where she needs to be with her alignment. So we're ready to go with you. Okay, so Sweetfeather, be 1 second. All right, and Sweetfeather, happy birthday. Dad'll watch while Mom's being complained to. She's trying to console the customer. Take it easy. It's okay. He's never actually done anything to you. You're just a bad person, Patrizio. All right, we'll get her a makeover and grow her up, or move her out. Okay, thank you so much for participating, Sweet Feather and Clear Gaze. They are the twins. We're sending them to live with each other. And then there were only 3 in the household. Yay! And we just have to get Honeybeam back up when she gets... And Patrizio's still bitching at her. Just saying, he is. And Honeybeam's home. She's been promoted to tap dancer. She does need to work on her creativity to get that back so she can move out of the house. So we'll get that done. Okay, and let's see. Her music and dance is her preferred, so she's actually in the perfect career for herself. So we're going to go ahead and play some fantastic piano. You do that, Honeybeam. And Willowshine painted The Kiss by Gustav Klimt. It's beautiful. And our business just became a 9, which is great because we're not doing anything with it. But let's go ahead and buy a perk. Head for numbers. Okay. And Andrea Reeves just gave us a fantastic review. Yay! We don't do anything for that, but now our business is going to be even more popular, and we're probably going to hit 10 before the end of this episode. Thanks, Andrea. It was a pleasure doing business with you, and I'm enjoying seeing Mary Gavigan enjoying my tree swing. Enjoy yourself, Mary. And Honeybeam just recaptured her last point of creativity, so now she's ready to move out of the house. Okay, Honeybeam, find a place. Nobody needs to come with you, and you're ready to move. Oh, we better make sure that the cat is fed. Thanks, Honeybeam. Have a beautiful life. It was a pleasure knowing you. And both of my littlest fairies are home with a B or B+, so tomorrow they should be coming home with an A and ready to become high schoolers. And they're both studious little ones. They both want to do homework. Oh, hold it. Yeah, do homework. This is so cute. My kitty cat is watching the koi pond. She's like, I see these fish. They look like they're food. Let's teach her something. We haven't actually paid too much attention to Kim. Let's give more attention to Kim. Let's teach her to play dead. Isabella, I don't care. See, that's what you do. That's what you do, Kim. Ta-da! And Steven, even though he's not a fortune sim, does appreciate the finer things in life, and he's now up to 50,000 simoleons, pretty much strictly from painting, so good job, Steven. And our business is currently sitting at two stars away from a level 10, at which point I'll sell the business and then start it up again. And there we go. It is now a 10. Yay! Okay, so we will take the top of the connections, which is where you know literally everybody in the neighborhood. There we go. And now I'll sell the business. Okay. We'll remove the business license. All business information and customer loyalty will be erased. And items marked for sale will be sold back to the wholesaler. That's fine. But she didn't get any points for it. Okay, that's fine. Now she's clearing everybody out. Go away. I thought she was supposed to get 50,000 simoleons. Okay, are my littlest fairies on their way to school? They are. They were up way too late last night and slept in a little bit. Okay, well, she didn't get any 50,000 simoleons. If you actually sell a non-home-based business, on top of the value of the business, like the physical value of the business, you get 5,000 times whatever rank it is. Ooh, you better... It's good. Checking my tree. It's fine. And I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do with Kim. I don't know if I'm going to keep her around indefinitely, but I feel like I want her around a little bit longer than just her regular lifespan. Oops. I did not mean to grab. I still didn't mean to grab you. Okay, and both of my littlest fairies have come home with A+, which means that they are ready to become teenagers. And I'm going to play them in a vacation just like I did with their siblings, but I'm not going to do it on film because, yeah, you've seen that. And Willowshine, with an investment, just passed the 100,000 simoleon mark. Yay, Willowshine, way to go. And now let's grow up these kids. Okay, first Oak Rain is growing up. She is our heiress. Yay. And then Starberry. Okay, oh, I forgot. What is Oak Rain's? So she rolled a 5 and a 6. I have to look that up. So that is popularity with a sub-aspiration of pleasure. And then Starberry. Well, let's choose these first real quick. And the turnoff is vampirism. Okay. Look at everybody crowding around to celebrate your birthday, Starberry. And she rolled knowledge with a sub-aspiration of grilled cheese. So that's going to be cool. And she's also going to be, if I can make her a hybrid, I will. Otherwise, she'll be a vampire, which I better not have vampirism as a turnoff, I'm thinking. So that's it for this episode. I'm going to get these girls their skills and their magical alignment off camera. And I will see you soon in the pixelated world. That's all I have to say. BK out.